Oh, did you know that there's an e-beggar named darksydephil? Oh, so embarrassed. He's in his 40s and he e-begs. Sweet. Every day, a little bit, tweaking a little more, Tender. I've walked on my toes my whole life. Like that. Because my muscles were already big down there. Flavorful. It's still an answer. It doesn't matter if it's honesty or not. It's still an answer. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're gonna like it. Sasquatch. Afterbirth. We'll count it as 5. And Misanthrope Gamer said, and I quote, "The upgrades are fascinating, Phil, not because they matter, but because you truly believe they do." So what he's saying is, oh, you did all these upgrades, and none of it matters. Why are we talking about it? Because they do matter, because they actually affect the content in a big way. People for years have criticized me and said, hey, you never are looking at the game and the chat at the same time. You get distracted, and it screws everything up. Can't you improve your setup? Yes, when I have the means. Well, now I have the means. I've done it. Oh, that doesn't matter. Well, you can't have it both ways. You can't for years say, improve the setup, your setup's inferior, and then I do it, and then say, oh, that didn't matter. Why did you waste time and money on it? It's toxic behavior. Why am I poisoned? Why am I? I'm not going to have it. I'm not. So if you want to be toxic, you're in the wrong place. I'm going to call you out for being toxic, and you're going to like it. That's reality. It's not that you just get to say and do whatever you want and be toxic to everyone around you, and we're all supposed to be happy about it. If you're a toxic individual, I'll expose you as such. Fuck you. Did you hear what I just said?
Fuck you.
Right? Period. Now, Misanthrope Gamer did a second super chat of the same amount and said, hold on. Your upgrades always show how dedicated you are, Phil, even when the differences are too small to catch, but okay, that's toxic. Yes, it is. The planet would be better without you on it. It is. It's toxic to say that I'm doing upgrades that are helping the setup, that are going to make my content better, but they don't matter and no one notices them. It's toxic. Yes, it's toxic behavior. It doesn't matter that you're putting $5 on it when you say it. It's still toxic. Anyone will tell you this. And then you did another super chat of the same amount. One does not hate in others what one is not capable of seeing in oneself. Huh? I'm not criticizing other people's setup. I'm not going to someone else's stream and throwing money at them to sneak diss them. That's you. What would I see in myself? I'm not doing that. I'm on my own content doing meaningful stuff for my audience, and I'm done wasting time on you. Thanks for the super chats. Now shut up. Why am I poisoned? Why am I... Truck Sim got exposed. All right? Why?
Come on then, dickhead. Why don't you tell us all about it?
Because I don't have goals anymore. I don't have goals anymore. So because of that, there's no way that Truck Sim's going to survive solely on the fact that it's gotten support. Do you see the difference now? How there is a big difference there? Because previous Truck Sim, I wanted to end it, but I only kept it in the rotation because of the support levels it was receiving. Well, I just accidentally adjusted the wrong camera. Crap. I wanted to adjust this camera a little bit this way. Nope, wrong way. That's there. I wanted to try to get centered here. I think now I'm centered, right?
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
Yeah. See how it's balanced now on the sides? I wanted to make it centered, and I think that centered it. Anyway, yeah, so last night, all right, we're playing Truck Sim, and basically, I'm noticing first hour was good. Why? Because we didn't do Truck Sim the week before, okay? Now, we don't have goals anymore. So because we don't have goals anymore, absolutely nothing is tied to Truck Sim continuing. All right? Instead, it's just based on, is it good? Is it good content? Are people liking it? Are they engaging it? Are we going to keep going with it or not? It doesn't matter if we make $1,000 or we make $10. That's not what we're judging the success of streams on anymore, okay? First hour was decent. A lot of people came by, had some interesting questions. We chit-chatted, whatever, all right? Second hour begins. It's dead. I'm driving and I realize like, no one's tagging me in chat. No one's talking to me. Cut. Cut. Talk to me, cat. Talk to me. We're supposed to have positive and meaningful marriage. Stop being toxic. Talk to me. Talk to me, cat. Talk to me. Some of the trolls are talking amongst themselves in the kick chat, like they're chittering with their usual bullshit and their stupid memes and all the clips we'll get out of this. But no one's even talking to me anymore. And I said to everyone, hi, I'm here. Like, what's going on? Like, why am I even playing this right now? And then basically people started doing troll topics that had nothing to do with anything, like dumb shit. And I'm like, well, I don't want to talk about that. I thought we were having a fun hangout session, and it seems like that's not really what we're doing here anymore. It feels like this has become an avenue for toxicity for people to clip farm, but now there's nothing to talk about. Like, I'm bored. Like, why am I even doing this? And admittedly, at first, there was some pushback, particularly from fans who liked Truck Sim over the last, 8-9 months, and they're like, oh, no, please don't end it. I'm like, yeah, but you guys got to understand something, all right? We could do this with any other game. We could do this with Power Wash Simulator 2. We could just do a Chill with Phil stream once a week. We could do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be Truck Sim anymore. We could do other things. I feel like the game has run its course. And then when I said that, immediately the fans said, we understand. What we'll do is we'll come up with ideas for more chill content, whether it's a new game or whatever. We'll think about it and we'll give you our feedback. And people immediately started suggesting games that they thought would be chill games. I'm like, all right, well, hold off on that now. We're going to finish tonight's stream. Let's talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. All right, let's talk about it in the future. But let's just collectively then agree that this isn't working. That really the reason Truck Sim has survived in my content is because there's been one or two people throwing contributions at it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'm just tired of it. Like, I don't want to keep doing that content. I'm bored of this game now. The fans said yes. The trolls, oh no. The trolls start figuring out, no, you can't quit Truck Sim. No, this is our content. This is how we get our clips. How could you quit Truck Sim? Now we have nothing to talk about. Good. That's the point. I don't make content for the trolls. I don't give a fuck about the trolls. Why do I give a shit about them? Even if you throw me money, I don't want to make content for you. I want to make positive, fun, meaningful, interactive content with an audience that likes me and the content that I make, and they want to support it for positive reasons. Not some harebrained, mouth-drooling fucking idiot who throws me a bunch of subs because they want a content farm every week. I don't need that. Okay, I make this abundantly clear. I don't need that. I want to make content for positive reasons. Okay? So, because of that, I said, that's it. This is the last Truck Sim stream. And people got really upset for good reason, because now there's nothing for them to get stuff out of. But it is what it is, and it ended. All right? Done. Not playing Truck Sim again. All right? Perhaps in the future, we'll bring it back as a one-off every once in a while, or if there's a reason. But, like, for example, last night, there was actually a DLC, a Louisiana DLC. I bought it. We drove in it. We were like, what's the big deal? It didn't do anything. Like, it was just the same shit again. There's nothing new there or whatever. It's just boring. So, this is exactly the same as Metroid Prime 4. It's the same as all the games that we've played in the last few months that we played them a stream or two. We were like, wow, this shit's boring. We're just not going to keep doing stuff that no one likes. Okay? So, it's that simple. All right? You don't like it? Sorry. But if people don't show up for it, don't engage with it. If we're having a boring time playing it, I'm not going to keep it in the rotation. Doesn't matter how much money you throw at me. Thankfully, I'm no longer a slave to money and the goals. We're doing good. The last few weeks have put me in a good position where I'm not worried about this stuff. We could just chill and enjoy each other's company and play what's fun. And it's not about, oh, we hit a goal, so we have to do this or do that. I do. DSP tries it whenever I want. All right? I play whatever works for us. Not just me, not just you, but us. All right? So here's the hilarious part. On the YouTube side, we've got all positive viewers and fans giving me great suggestions. On the Kick side, we've got a bunch of mouth-drooling idiots spamming the chat with nonsense, and I'm ignoring them all. Funny how that works, huh? And they still haven't figured it out that I'm ignoring them because they're just a bunch of little children. the trolls who farm the content and wanted me to play Truck Sim. And again, here's what I'll say, everyone, right now. If you're a longtime viewer, thanks. If you're a newcomer who's only joined me in the last couple of weeks since the Asmongold thing, thanks. I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having a great time with all of you. We're enjoying games. We're having chill vibes. What it is, we're in a time of transition. My set is changing. The games lineup is changing. Things like this Truck Sim nonsense, right? It's all changing for the better. Understand, this is improvement. This is weeding out the crap that's not working, starting up new things that are working, listening to your feedback and doing the right stuff. This is all getting better. And I'm really appreciating all of you that are here for the ride. I'm having a great time. Look at this. A whole bunch of people just spoke up and says, yeah, we're actually part of the new crowd. Well, welcome. I know you guys aren't talking that much, but you feel free to, especially if you're on the YouTube side. That's more of the place where we have the active, positive conversation. I'm going to be honest, the kick side right now is really toxic because they're really, really upset I'm not playing Truck Sim anymore. I know that sounds stupid because it is, but it's bad. Like, they really today are so toxic today, and they're still continuing, which is why I'm not really talking to them. If they would actually act like normal people, maybe I would care, but they're really acting bad today. Exactly right. My Ruin says, good riddance to bad rubbish. A select few should never dictate your stream. Just because they spend big bucks, let them seethe. And that's exactly what they're doing. Trust me. They're so upset that they don't have control over stuff anymore, and that I now have control of my own destiny. They don't want that. Well, too bad. Tough. That's reality. So either you deal with reality or leave. It ain't going to change because you're angry and you're upset and you're seething. Things are good.
Right.
Misanthrope Gamer with a 20 knock super chat says, I'm sorry if I provoked you. Misanthrope Gamer, you're not sorry because you intentionally did it. You would be sorry if you're like, in retrospect, I looked at my actions and I said they were wrong. I shouldn't have said those things. I'm sorry. Instead, you're just saying you're sorry if you provoked me. That doesn't mean that you recognize that you did something wrong. But thanks for the super chat. I mean, I don't know what else to say. No, it's not an apology fetish. It's that he has to show remorse for knowing that he did something wrong and then he's not going to do it again, or else what the hell is the what's the point? If you like the content, please support it and engage with it. Like the stream if you haven't. All right? Please consider supporting the stream in some way. On YouTube, memberships or, super chats. On kicks or subs. Or you can do a tip if you do the tip command. All of that is great. And thank you guys so much to everyone who supported so far. Okay, let's continue. Here's the best part. You got people in this. Why don't you bring your goal back? Why do we need it? Why don't you just support the stream if you're going to? Why do we need a goal to hit? Why can't you just support the stream? Because you don't care. Anyone asking for the goal to be back essentially is someone who wasn't going to support, and they're just trying to tease me and try to basically, maybe go backward. I don't want to go backward. We're good. If you like the content, support it. We don't need a goal.
I guess they didn't like it.
And so, he no make money.
All right, guys. Good night. See you later. Bye-bye.
I've heard some bullshit in my time, mister, but yours is the best.